Maayong buntag sa inyong tanan, kalang mga Bisaya, mga Ilonggo, mga Cebuano. Good morning everyone. Loyskee here. Maray na aga po sa mga Bicolano dyan. Ayan. Isang mainit na umaga. As usual, tag-init. Ayun. Salamat sa unang tamamasak. Oh, hello, Jella. How are you? Good morning, Jella. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks for coming, Jella. Baka sabihin nyo, bagong gising ako ha. Kanina pa po ako gising, nag-almusal na ako. Ayan. Marami na tayong puting buhok. Pati bigote natin, namumuti na rin. Ayan. Oh, wala pa tayong viewers, oh. Ito, oh. Mag-relax, wala tayong activities ngayon, walang walking. Mag-relax muna sa bahay. Yun, meron akong 1 viewer, salamat. Thank you. Dagdagan nyo naman po yung thumbs up. Ay, nawala. Isang viewer ko nawala. Napangitan yata sa akin. Andun na eh. Nawala pa eh. Hey Jera, salamat ha. Kailangan natin mag-live. Kung mawalan tayo ng WH. Good morning guys. Meron ba tayong dapat pag-usapan? Ano nyo ba? Nanonood ba kayo kay Pogong Biyahero? Baka nagkaroon sila ng issue with Chris na. Lakas ng boses ha. Sana maayos nila yung konting problema. Sayang naman yung team nila, yung tandem nila. Minahal ang tao. Tapos nagkaroon yata ng silusan. Hindi ko alam ha, pero according to the report, ay hindi na napapanood ko, yung meron daw ahas. Hindi naman actually siguro inaahas. So baka nagsilos na si Pogong Biyahero. Kay Dong Stevie yan, Sir Dong. Ay, hindi ko alam kung anong pinag-awayan nila. Hindi ko alam kung anong sanhi ng kanilang hindi pagkaunawaan. Yun, natural na lang yun. Natural na lang yun sa tao na, di ba, alam mo naman ng buhay natin, hindi naman perfecto. Sa una lang yan masarap, sa una lang yung masaya. Pag dumating sa punto na nagkaroon ng konting problema, doon na tayo minsan nagpapanik tayo sa konting sigalot na supposed to be dapat kung i-handle natin ng with utmost respect, maibsan yung alam niyo yung sama ng loob, ganyan. Kaya nga sabi ko ang lahat naman sa atin sa mundo, ang lahat hindi naman panghabang buhay, lahat ay temporary, di ba? Hindi lahat masaya, hindi naman lahat puro hirap. I-analyze lang natin yung mga pangyayari. Ang ano lang kasi, marami ding followers kasi nila ang na napiktuhan. May mga solid pa ng Bogong Biyahero, di ba? Kasi minala nila yung Chris Pao Kahit na ako I've been watching their every time na may videos sila, merong ina-upload. I make it a point na to watch it until I started watching until it finished. Kasi sa edad kong ito, parang matanda na, pero minsan nakakaaliw. Di ba? Naaliw tayo sa mga ganong sitwasyon, mga love team. Ang problema lang kasi sa love team, alam mo, hindi naman talaga nagtatagal yan. Wala namang love team na forever sa yung mga real artist nga, yung mga artista, di ba?
Alas na ako pa. Alas 11 yung
si Daniel nga, yung Katniel nga, ilang taon, more than 10 years na magkatag team, di ba? O nabuwag baga. So, everything is temporary. Alam nyo, yung love team ng Kalingap, dati sino to? Si Roel of Malalag. Tsaka yung Rachel. Hi, Jardim. Hi, good morning. It did not last long, di ba? Kasi nagkaroon din sila ng konting problema Tampuhan din yata, may misunderstanding. That is always the reason why every partner, every couple part their ways. Because of, sometimes misunderstanding, lack of communication. That is the important thing in life. You communicate each other, iron out some differences, and dapat yung jealous, yung hindi inggit yung selos, ikaw nga sa Tagalog. Ano daw yan, pag ikaw ay nagsiselos sa iyong partner, that is a sign that you love him or love her. Diba? Pero yung sobrang pagsiselos din naman, hindi maganda Dapat i-moderate lang yung natin, ang ating we need yung pananaw natin sa buhay. Dapat tayo yung tawag dito, nakalimutan ko na. Mayroon nga according to the lyrics nga too much love will kill you sobrang pagmamahal daw nakakamatay. Dahil sobrang pagmamahal sa iyong partner, pag ikaw ay niloko, minsan daw ang iba dyan nagkaroon ng depression, sobrang pag-iisip, hindi matanggap ang pangyayari, dinidibdib ng gusto, malalim ang pagmamahal. Kaya ang sabi nga ng iba, if you fall in love, don't give, huwag mong ibigay lahat. You need to have a reservation for yourself. Don't give it all. First thing first, you need to love yourself. Diba? If you don't love yourself, nobody, you had no one to turn to. Tapos, kaya minsan, pag, pag sobrang sama ng loob, you need somebody to lean on, you need someone's shoulder to cry on. Tama ba? Kasi pag hindi mo yun nirelease, yung sama ng loob mo, nakakatakot po yun. Yung sobrang, ako ganun minsan, sa totoo lang, sa tanda kong ito, kagaya ng, just like last night, we also have our differences with my wife. 3 decades of being together, dumadating sa punto na parang, alam niyo yun, yung buhay may asawa, pag nagkakaedad na, iba na yung, kung minsan may mga actions yung wife natin na parang hindi natin matanggap yung, tapos nagkaroon ako ng comparison na ibang-iba ka ngayon kaysa noon, nung una kita makilala, di ba? Tapos nagbalik tanaw ako dun sa kung ano siya noon at ano siya ngayon. Ang laki ng diferensya eh. It has a big difference compared to before. Kasi ngayon parang, alam mo yung relasyon mag-asawa minsan, pag tumagal na, sasabihin natin na matabang na sa isa't isa, parang hindi na nagpapansin kasi wala na yung spark eh. So, nandun yung minsan may mga times na sinasagot ka nang medyo mataas ang boses. Hindi ko na na-appreciate. Maybe I was wrong. So, just like the other day, kasi kami lang dito sa bahay. Nadalawa na lang kasi kami natira dahil yung anak ko umalis. Nagliwalilog doon sa since bakasyon ngayon, walang eskwela, nandun pumunta ng Vietnam, nagliwaliw. So yung isa ko, ang bunso ko noon, wala dito sa bahay, nandun sa Los Baños, nag-aaral. Tapos yung third child ko, may asawa na, may sarili ng pamilya. Ay, Ma'am Evelyn, good morning, Maayong Buntag. Ayun. Tapos yung isa ko naman, yung isang lalaki ko, he wasn't here. Andun, trabaho sa ibang lugar. So, dumating sa point na, ito, karanasan ko to i-share ko rin sa inyo. Although we are together 31 years of being together with my wife, and I met her way back 90s. Ngayon, ilang taon na kami ngayon nagsasama, living together. Kasal po kami, hindi kami live-in. Ang history po namin yan kasi nagkita kami dito sa Manila as usual, from province. Nagkita kami, ayun, kaibigan. Nagpakasal kami sa Bicol. Pumunta ako lang mag-isa. Tapang ko, no? Oo, pinakasalan ko yan, asawa ko. Hinanap ko yung bayan nila kung saan. Tapos ako lang mag-isa pumunta ron, wala akong kamag-anak na pumunta. Although ang wedding namin is sa civil, so up to now kami pa rin. Yun, kinikwento ko lang more than 31 years na kami kasi yung panganay ko 31 na eh. So, dumadating talaga sa point na pag matagal na kayo nagsama, parang ang tawagan nila para magkakapatid na lang eh. Pero yung parang spark, parang wala na yung spark eh. Siguro naglaylaw na rin yung ko kasi may edad na 64 na ako this coming July. So wala na yun. Ang treatment na lang namin parang magkapatid. Kaya lang minsan, alam mo, sa pag-uusap minsan mainit ang ulo. minsan di ko na na-appreciate yung mga response niya. Kasi pakiramdam ko parang naging ano siya, naging pinusupo. Ganun tayo, nagkakaedad na eh. Aminin ko, may mga pagkukulang na rin ako. Wala na rin yung performance natin, may edad na eh. Kaya yun, kagabi nag-usap kami na kasi kaming dalawa lang, you know, we had an argument open times. I am explaining to her na you're very a big difference between who are you before and who are you today. Sabi ko sa kanya, sabi ko nga, maybe I was wrong. I am not appreciative. So, ang ano nga, ang point nga kasi we are not sleeping together na eh. Kailangan ko, ako kasi gusto ko yung pag ako lang gusto ko yung ako lang mag-isa eh. Pag nanahimik na ako, alam na nila yan. Nakita ko dito sa hawla ko. So alam na nila yon. I don't want to be disturbed. Hi! Sino to? Oh, my brother. How are you, Mr. Monroe? How are you? How's the feeling right now? How is your wife? How is your wife, bro? Yeah, thank you for thumbs up, sir. How is your wife doing right now? Is she okay? Good, good. God bless. How is Alicia? How is Alicia? Is she fine? She's good? Great, great. Nice to hear that, bro. And what about you? You know what? I miss the days when you were here. Same as you do, same as you, sir. Likewise, bro. How I wish you are always in good health. With the guidance of our Almighty. I'm pretty sure she can recover it quite quickly. Why don't you just try to make another baby? Are you planning to do so? Yeah, me too. I also miss you a lot. How I wish I could see you again here in the Philippines, bro. I'm pretty excited and a lot of, fun. And I miss those days that we are here together over a cup of coffee and coffee beans. Remember? Who is this? Oh, wow. Woo. Mr. Promdi. Lucky Promdi from Canada. How are you, bro? So you still have plan? No, I think Alicia is enough for you, bro. Was he already baptized? So looking from the, I wanted you to meet my friend, Mr. Monroe Smith, live in North Carolina. He's a friend of mine. When they spent their vacation in the Philippines last December, we have a great time together with him over a cup of coffee in coffee beans. But summer is coming, right? According to my son, he's already preparing to take a walk this coming summer. This gonna be my problem. I guys, you know, I cannot read your comments. I have a problem with my eye. Can you excuse me for a moment? I gonna take my eyeglass downstairs. Wait. I gotta bring my phone. While having a conversation with you guys. Glad and happy with you guys who happens to visit me on my live. So I was here. Yeah. There you go. Now I can see your comments. Oh, Miss Awing, good morning. Thank you for coming, Miss Awing. Yeah, I'm here already downstairs. So yeah, Mr. Lai, friend of mine, Mr. Lai, Laking Promdi is from, he's a Filipino, but right now residing in Canada. Yeah, Miss Awing, thank you for coming. So, I was, you know, I am alone, but I'm not lonely. Although, I have no one to talk to right now, but of course, I have the freedom to speak with you guys. And like Miss Jordan, thank you for coming, Miss Jordan. Thank you so much for the support. How are you guys? So, a while ago, I was talking about. Bye bye. Bye. Are you saying goodbye, Miss friend of mine, Mr. Monroe? Look, what I am having right now, I have a look. I grown my beard, my mustache. I mean, I know it's not good looking me like watching me like this, wearing a having this long white mustache on my lips. May topic a while ago is just about a long time relationship, you know. Kaya hindi natin talaga minsan hindi natin maiwasan nagkaroon tayo ng yung ibang tao ba na nagkasawaan ganyan, tapos mostly na misinterpret na yung siguro ako lang yun, hindi ko sinasabi na lahat. Ganun yata pag nagkakaedad na no. Seniors life. It's nice to reach this age. Masarap na maabot mo yung pagiging senior natin, no? Pero alam mo, sa totoo lang, pag senior ka na, yung yung limited na yung movement mo, hindi na rin masaya eh. Boring na rin eh. Kaya ito, ang buhay, every morning, I make it a point na maglalakad-lakad ako sa labas kung di ko magawa sa umaga, sa hapon. And at the same time, meron ako ditong one set of, dumbbell, that is 15 pounds. Tapos yung mga gamit kasi ng anak ko nung umalis, hindi niya nadala, naiwan dito sa bahay. Siya yung ginagamit ko ngayon pang exercise. Although meron din akong manual na yung treadmill. Iba pa rin yung hindi nagre-register sa watch ko yung yung steps ko eh. So talking about, senior's life, boring. Sabi nga boring. Lalo pag nandito ka lang sa loob ng bahay. Ang disadvantage kasi, maganda sana kung meron kang apo. Ako wala pa akong apo. So yung mga apo ko puro aso, guys. Kaya ko lang na open tong topic na to kasi follower kasi ako ni Pugong Biyahero tsaka ni Kalinga Prab, even before pa panahon ni Lola Damiana, yung kay Kalinga team ng taga-diet. So yung recently lang kasi yung nangyari kay Chris na tsaka kay Paul, yung Chris Pau, ang love team nila. Hindi ko alam kung anong real score, kung ano yung talagang nangyari. Parang nagkaroon yata ng misunderstanding. Right now, the weather is so humid. Yeah, it's humid. Especially at around 10 o'clock up to 4 in the afternoon. The weather is pretty bad. It's so hot. Unlike when you were here, the weather is quite good. It's kind of a little bit cold. But right now, you're lucky. You went back to the America. Did you go back to America last January? Good for you guys. So yun, nangyari, parang nalulungkot din ako. Hindi ko na nga tinapos yung live ni Sir Paul eh. Kasi parang hindi ko na, I don't want to finish it kasi alam ko mayroon pa siyang maraming i-explain. But yung point talaga ng point nung pangyayari, hindi niya ni-reveal. But anyway, let them patch up their differences. Yun na yung sabi ko. Inaabangan ko nga kung mag-upload si Krishna ng bagong video niya kung meron siya. Hindi naman ang pananaw ko lang kasi ganito, no? Alam naman natin kung saan galing si... Yes, sir! What time is it in the US right now? Diba? Hindi naman dingid sa ating kaalaman kung saan nakita ni Sir Paul si Krishna, diba? Sa bundok, nag-uuling. Hanggang sa she invited to come over to her PB house. Yeah, talking about the prices are gone up. Gas, what do you mean by gas? Gasoline. About the gasoline is how much a gallon in the US? I think the diesel here is around 100. I don't I don't exactly I don't exactly know the price of we are per liter here. I know in the US it's per gallon, but here it is per liter. According to what I heard, it's more than 100. It's only $4 a gallon. Uh, that's 240 here, right? In the Philippines, it's 240 pesos. It's only in North Carolina. Well, even in Canada, even in Canada, according to my son, prices are gone up. Even gasoline. Well, it is the effect of a war between Iran and the US together with Israel. I am just hope and pray that this war will end soon, so everything will go back to normal. Prices will go down. Hot-headed will come down. It is all about ideology. It is all about who will who will bow down. I'm pretty sure Mr. Trump will not bow his head to the Iranians, and also Mr. Netanyahu. I hope it will over very soon because most around the world, people's lives are already affected by this result of this war. So not only in the US, I think the whole world are affected. Not only one country. The most that are affected are the citizens of Iran. Yeah, the ordinary citizens of Iran, they are the one who are suffering for this war. Sir Dan, Mr. Dan Sarich, good morning, good morning. How are you, sir? How is Europe right now? How's the prices? I don't know if I think Mr. Trump is, a little bit mad or a little bit angry with the European Unions because they don't, you know, yeah, this, according to what I monitored in the news, the the people of IRGC, the commander, they are keep on saying that they will not agree to the demands of Mr. Trump. That's what I heard, and it is their right. They have the rights to say it because they are the one who will be get eliminated one of these days. You know, too much too much hard-headed. Maybe they don't want to stop the war, or maybe they want to escalate the war. What do you think of that, guys? Do you think it will help people? No. Those guys are just going to create a genocide. I I've been here. Um, Russians Mr. Putin cannot react what is happening right now in Iran. because it is he also who invade Ukraine. But up to now, they're still at war. Nothing had agreed. Same thing like what happening in Iran right now. But the war between Russia and Ukraine, um, up to now, how many years now? It's almost 2 years, right? But the mere fact, the war between Iran and the US just only about almost two months. I am right. They started the war February 28th. What so? March, April is already in April. What time? It's April 8th. So I just hoping that this war will end soon. So everything will be all right. Everything will get to normal. Prices will go down, especially the gasolines. The livelihood of the people around the world are the most affected for this ongoing war. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I stated. A war between Iran, US, and Israel. This is not a joke. It affects all people's lives around the world. It is not only in the US. It is not only in the Philippines, since we don't have resources like oil. We don't have an oil here. Although we have a natural gas in Palawan, but it's not enough. So we need to buy more oil from Iran, from US. I think also in Saudi Arabia, the OPEC. Yeah, many people of us here in the Philippines doesn't know it, but they are complaining. But they are not aware of what is happening around the world. They just love talking and talking, but they are not. They don't watch what a news. They don't listen to the news around the world. Some of them, especially ordinary people, but they keep on complaining. They are their eyes are not yet open. What is happening, and that is why I always emphasizing that you need to enhance your knowledge about what is happening around the world. So you don't need somebody to explain you, because you like me. I don't need explanation coming from others, because I already know what is happening around the world. I hope everyone can understand what I'm talking about. This is about crisis. I don't want to talk politics here in the Philippines. Kasi if I talk about a bipartisan politicians here in the Philippines, it is just also only a recycled gossip that every YouTubers here in the Philippines are using. You know, the anti-Marcos and the pro-Duterte, they are just using their channel to criticize everyone. But in return, nothing had happened. Oh, diba? I am not saying I am the best. No, I don't I don't want to talk about saying I'm good. No, I'm not. Because a person like me, since I am not I am not, you know, lack of education, and that is why I had my job is only a driver for almost 45 years. So this is just my opinion. It is how I look at it. It is how I look what is happening right now. The wrongdoings of the people also makes also the people suffered in anticipation that Iran develop a nuclear power, that they might use it in the coming days, of the coming years. So, you know, it is politics. Uh, it is their ego. And that is why I don't want to talk about kind of my topic about in my channel. We are gonna talk about uh, politicians here, pros and anti Marcos or pro Duterte. I don't like to talk about it. I'll just keep myself um, I'll just keep myself quiet. Kasi every time that I visit some YouTubers, they are their content is about politics. They are the one who get bashed, criticized for what they're saying because every time they open their mouth, spell a word, and there comes the buzzer. You're gonna bust them, send them unkinded words. Thank you for that, sir. This is only, this is my opinion. This is how I emphasize, this is how I look at what things are going right now here in our country, in the Philippines. There's a lot of problem. What I am trying to say is, we keep on criticizing each other. Diba? We need a helping hand. We need to have common knowledge about what is going on right now, common knowledge, common denominator, common advice, uh, common strict plans, help one another, unite one another. If we Filipinos can do it, I think we will be indeed in a better tomorrow. You know? So it comes into my mind that, what is happening around, what is happening outside, we should also, there are also times that it is also happening inside our house. And that is about relationship. Even though our siblings, uh, one, we, we eat in a one plate. You know what I mean? We were born with the same parents, with one parent, I mean. But in return, we grew up. You might notice that it's and every one of our siblings has different mindset, different opinion. Because the Lord created us. Diba? The Lord created us and with our own set of mind, with our own life, and that is what sometimes I'm doing. I am happy and I am contented for what I had, for what I am, because my father gave me a life, but in return, uh, he went he went away. He just leave us under the care of my grandmother. I was barely 2 years old when he has gone. He went to the other place. He migrated to Cebu, and I was also live in one of the town in Panay Island. I was born in Capiz. Yeah, Ilonggo ako, Ilonggo. So, sabi nga, what had happened to me is, I will not say, I don't feel sorry because yung nangyari sa akin, what I have been through, I make it as my stepping stone. I use it in the right way. I put it in my heart and in my mind that once I grow old and have a family, I don't follow the footsteps of my father. But I'm happy enough. He gave me a life, you know, and I survived. Yeah, we survive. It is a lesson that I keep on in my heart na life is not good, life is so difficult, full of misery, full of struggle, but we need to work it out. We need to find ways how to improve our life. We should not, depend always to our parents. Di ba? Here, I know how hard it is to live in this world without parents on your side. Especially me and my three other siblings. In my family, I was the only guy. I have three sisters. So, but with the help of God and in taking a right direction, right path, we survived. I was able to right now. I was able to have a calm and peaceful life behind those hardships that I had, behind those hardships that I've been through, and behind those heartaches, nights that I cannot sleep without my parents on my side. Look, where I am now, I am pretty much grateful to the Lord our God. He doesn't want me to follow the footsteps of my parents. The same thing with my father, what he's doing to my mother before. I remember before when we were still kid, it crossed my mind. I'm telling you the truth, guys. This is not a publication stories. I remember before when we were still young, we were still little. We almost begging for food for the other side of my family, let's say my father's side. We are we're almost begging for food, the four of us. My little sister was being carried by my eldest sister. Those are the times that um, I could say sometimes I blame the Lord that what is happening to us is not fair. And according to my grandmother, my father also is a drunkard. Every time he got drunk, he used to beat my mom. Same as see what happened to my mom. You know, in the name of love, she didn't even cross his mind to leave my father because they during the according to the story of my grandmother, my mother and my father, I mean my parents, had eloped. Yeah, they eloped. Both my parents are already gone, sir. My mother was not already around together, with my father. Well, even though my father left us for how many long years, when but this is the story. They also they separated for how many years, but in return, uh, they reconciled and lived together. Yeah, my mother and my father reconciled and they lived together. That is the beauty of that. Even though my father had a second family in Cebu, when he retired, my father is also a government employee. But when he retired, They reconciled with my mom, and they live in Calibo. Yeah, that's why we have a house in Calibo, near, close to the airport. I am not, I am not, I am not a Manileño. Bisaya po ako. I can talk Visayas, I can talk Cebuano. But right now, I can talk Bicolano. Yeah, that is my, it's real. I'm telling you the truth, guys. We call it Ilonggo, Bicolano, Cebuano. Name it. I can speak. Oh, wow. This is, but I can confess to all you guys. This is I think, those things that I witnessed. I didn't really witness how my father spang or hit my mom. I did not really expect, uh, saw it. It is just only in the words coming from my grandma. They tell me what kind of father that I had before, but I'm thankful for my dad. Even though he has that kind of attitude, you know, I'm still thankful for him, because without him, I wasn't here in this world. I wasn't able. I am not right now talking to you, sir. Yeah, I am thankful. I am grateful for my dad. He taught me. He gave me, although he gave me a miserable life, but I fight for it, and that is the reason why when I got married, I stick it into my mind that I will not follow the footsteps of my father. That is why I really love my family. I really wanted to be a good father to my children. Although I am not really a good provider because I don't have a better job. My only job that I have is only a driver. Limited, limited na yung income. I am not I am not I don't have an income of a bigger income. Wow. He's in denial. You know, I admit, me and my wife also sometimes had an argument. Yeah, normal na yun po sa sa isang pamilya, di ba? We always argue, but up to now, from the day I married her up to now, I never I never hit him, I never hit her with my finger. Yeah, I never slap her, I never punch her, I never hit her physically. Although, normal na sa buhay ng tao, magkaroon tayo ng argument. But I never did that. And then last night, we talked each other again. Although I got irked when he responded. I got irked just a little while, but I control myself. So, and I told myself that, I reminding myself that this kind of conversation will not go through. No, I will not make any nonsense response to her. So I keep my goal. I try to pacify myself. I try to, what we call this, give her a chance to explain her side. Yeah, and then I realized, I think maybe I am also wrong. We are human. We are prone to get mistake. Yeah. But when my father died, we are the one who bring him to his last, we took care of his until the last night. But I'm so thankful for him for giving me my life. Ganito tayo, sir, eh. We are only human, prone to get mistake. And on my side, this is my I took the hell out of myself. You know, I need to provide something for my family, and that sending them to school together with my wife. We work together for them, the four of them, and look what they are now. They are now having a good job. But my eldest daughter right now, sir, he is in Vietnam right now, having her vacation, a vacation for 1 week. Because nobody is perfect, bro. We are prone to get mistakes. Yeah, that's great. Even me, when I was still young, when I'm young, when I when I'm single, a lot of vices. I had so many vices. That is womanizing, gambling, and number one drunkard in our area. But things has changed when I got married. The first thing that I did is I quit smoking last year 2000. That was the first I tried to avoid. I did not smoke from year 2000. I quit smoking up to now. The next thing I did is I quit drinking alcohol up to now. I quit before pandemic comes. That was 2018 or 2019, perhaps. Up to now, I didn't go back to the habit that I had before. Yeah, that is the beauty of me. I left my chair, sir. Yeah, it is not, that is not me. It wasn't me. I will. It is my, it is me. Don't don't need to depend on being something which I don't have. What for me, I want it. I want something. I need to work for it because those are the things that I always remember. Somebody had told me, in order for me to get a mistake, just open my eyes and look for my surroundings. Yeah, that is always I am always saying, just open your eyes, and what you see in your surrounding, you will learn from it. How could I do it if I saw them that it wasn't good? And why should I apply it to myself? You know? So, it already opens my eyes. You know what I mean, sir? I never had a chance. I never did a chance or made it that I am going that I begging for money from others. No, I did not. It did not happen to me. But right now, I was the one. Although I was the one who I was the one who give money to the others. It all depends on me, on who I am, who I want to give. Although they are not asking me for this, they are not asking me for money, but in my heart, I make it a sense that this man needs money because of his condition. Like what I did to an old woman, although I think that was already a part of our livelihood, and that is making money from others. But still, as a human, we have a support. So even though she's not asking me money, I was the one who approached her and give her something to buy for food. Yeah, I have this a guy over here in my next to our barangay. Every morning he used to pass by at my house. So every time I saw him, he's a stroke victim, but he's trying hard to walk. So every time I saw him, although I was the one who approached him and hand him a money. Even if it's just a small amount. The smile on their face, I'm happy for them, watching them with smile on their face and saying thank you to me. Yeah, I'm happy for that. So when my son watch it, maybe he watched my video and he told me, "Wow, you're giving money to the others." Well, I explained him that's only a small amount, son. It's not really that big. I just want to see I just want to see a old lady wearing a smile on her face. Yeah, it's just a bit, it is just a small act of goodness. You know what I mean? It is just small act of goodness. And the smile that she wears on her face is a very pretty much to me. I just make I am happy that I make someone happy, and even for the short, even a small amount, she was able to buy food for her stomach. Kasi remembering where I've been, I remember where I am before, how my life, how I struggle my life is, how hard it is living in a mountain together with my grandmother. Our neighbor is almost 1 kilometer away from my house. We don't have electricity in the mountain. All we had is a lamp. You know what I mean? All we have is a lamp at night. We don't have electricity like this here in the city. We don't experience it in the mountain for how many years? When I was 2 years old. Until I grew old, around 13, 14. When I reached the age of 17 years old, I went here in Manila because my mother took me from in the province and brought me here in the Manila. So that is why I haven't gone to high school. I just finished my grade 6. So when I come to Manila, my first job is a helper. I am not a driver before. I am a helper in Manila in a bakery. I work in a bakery as a helper. And so on and so forth. And then my manager noticed me that he saw something on me, and then the rest is history. Yeah. Up to now, I could not, sometimes if I'm alone, I could not, I cannot believe where I am now. Although I am not rich, but I'm happy and contented with my life. Kasi I already reached the epitome of my life. I am already 64 years old, same like you, sir. You are both seniors. This is the good, this is life. This is the good, Kaya yung my weapon, I mean, my weapon on fighting um those kind of life that I had before is, my faith. I think my faith to the Lord is superb, because every time I always ask ask His guidance and His blessings. So here I am. All my wishes are granted. They He gave me four beautiful children with utmost dream, and that is why uh, we work hard for them, and they are also in return they study hard. So what I am always trying to tell them is that nobody will benefit if you finish your college and landed a good job. It is you, not us, not your parents who will benefit it. It is for them, because they are the one who study hard in school. We as a parent, it is our duty to give them a support, and in school it is their duty to study hard. So if they become successful, then that's going to be a happy life for them. It's for them, not for us parents. That's my mentality. And that is why during those days that they are young, I admit, I am very strict to them. I don't allow my children roaming around at night. That's how I strict. There comes a point that my son went home late at night. He cannot get inside the house because I already locked the gate. And he spent the night, and he spent his night outside the gate. He only get inside at around 4 a.m. when his mother woke up early to prepare for food. Yeah, I am very, very strict before when they are young. And my opinion is this: if you don't follow me, you can go anywhere. I will not stop you. You have to look for yourself outside of this home. That is what I am always telling them. Yeah, that's how cruel I am. Not in a sense that I am hitting them hard, no. Just through my words. That's my principle. I'm very strict to them. But look where they are now. They are already professional, and my youngest is already finish his study this coming month of July. I am very strict to them, sir. Because I know where I am from. That's why if I will not going to be strict to them, their life will just, I don't want to see them stow away, wasting their time outside, and then they were into a wrong group. No, I don't want to happen that for them. I want them a beautiful life. I want them a beautiful life ahead of us, ahead of me and my wife. And now, where is she now? Now she's having my eldest is having a vacation right now in Vietnam. I am very strict to them before. What I did to my two girls, this is what I say. This is my rule. No diploma, no boyfriend. Sabi ko nga, those girls outside, you're lucky. I'm not your dad. And I will not allow something wrong happen to them. That's how I am just protecting my siblings. I am just protecting my children. I am just protecting them from harm. And that is why that's very strict. I'm very very strict for them. And I told to my son, this is what I do to him. I don't want that the next morning somebody or a policeman come into my house and knock in my door and then somebody will tell me that, hey, your son wasn't in good condition right now because something happened to him. I will not wait to happen it to him. And that is why I am so very strict to him. There comes a point that I need to hit him hard. Yeah, the first time I hit him, I made him kneel in front of me. Yeah, that's how I am disciplinarian, right? I am so strict. But right now, I cannot do it anymore because they're already old enough. Look, where is he now? He's working well in Canada. He has a good life ahead of me. That's the four of them. They had a good job. I'm happy for them. Parang ano niya, sir, that is my accomplishment. Looking at them, working in a working looking at them working in an office, unlike what I had or unlike what I did, unlike what I make my experience that I need to burn 12 hours on the street because I'm a driver. I need to burn 12 hours on the street, especially on a long trip. Yeah, and right now I could say all my hardships are paid off. And I know it's just I just miss me rice. It crossed my mind sometimes that how did I did it, and then I it comes to the point that I remember I should say I cannot make all these things without the help of my Lord. Yeah, without His guidance, I cannot make it. Without His guidance, I didn't make it. He lead me to a good path, He leads me to He transformed me into a better person. I think He transformed me to be a better dad, I think, although I am not really a good provider. Yeah, we should be just being true to ourselves, open to accept criticism, open to accept mistakes, open to bombardize. I mean, you know. Thank you, sir. My only viewer. Aren't how is Alicia now right now? She is she on bed already? Was she in bed? I want to clarify this. Do you have? I could not remember his name anymore on Facebook. Um, I connected to him. I think he is your son, Mr. Smith, friend of mine. Hi, Dalea. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Thank you for coming. I want you to meet Mr. Smith, live in California, friend of mine. Thank you for coming, bro. Sister, thank you for coming. I don't have an extra phone here, so I cannot pin your message. I don't have an extra, gadget. I was with him. I was with my friend. Good thing, yeah, he accompanied me on my live. Thank you, three viewers. Thanks for your kinded. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. Maybe they don't like my face. That is why they didn't stay long. Mr. Live, are you still there? Okay, wait a minute. We're gonna take a pee. Okay, sir. A friend of mine, Mr. Monroe, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for accompanying me in my live. Are you still running your YouTube channel? Thank you so much, sir.
Hello, pretty 88.
How are you, Mr. Ali? What's up? What's up? My family name Wadak G. Oh, how are you? Wadak G. How are you? How are you, my man? Yeah, same to you, Mr. Syed Ali. La, 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 la.